Check this out right now.
Yeah, can you speak to how much money Fortnite made? So this is like one of the greatest successes in the history
That's
of
right.
video games.
It is.
Fortnite makes billions of dollars a year.
Billion-dollar company, by the way, from the horse's mouth, Tim Sweeney.
And that's the majority of Epic's revenue. Though we have a robust business around Unreal Engine licensing, Rocket League, and Fall Guys.
Okay.
And some other tools,
Listen.
like the Fab content.
Keep on listening.
But the majority of it is Fortnite.
Okay.
Because we've chosen to reinvest heavily in building what we think is the future of technology.
We're going to get to that in a second. And why the whole reason I'm showing you this interview from last year is literally just about a year, less than a year ago, 11 months ago. This is all going to tie into why I think that the V-Bucks have become devalued. All right? Stick with me.
We're spending more every year than we're making.
Let's back it up.
The majority of it is Fortnite. Because we've chosen to reinvest heavily in building what we think is the future of technology.
Okay.
We're spending more every year than we're making.
Interesting.
And for a bit of time, we were spending over $1 billion a year more than we were making. And we found that to be unsustainable. And we went through some painful layoffs at that time.
We all remember that.
And then we stabilized, and now we're spending several $100 million a year more than we're making, which we can very well afford to do because we have billions of dollars in the bank.
Billions of dollars in the bank. But yet, they gotta scrimp and save to pay the bills. Even though they have billions of dollars in the bank and they're still making billions of dollars.
Thanks to a combination of the profits we made when we were a very small company with a very big game, and because of investment we've raised. We're not an oil well pumping oil.
Because of investment. So listen, guys, this whole situation is just very strange to me. Okay. By the way, if you want to watch this interview, I watched this when it came out. This is Tim Sweeney be on the Lex Friedman podcast. You can find this on YouTube. It was uploaded April 30th, 2025. So about 11 months ago, 10 months and some change. Okay. So check that out. It's actually a really good listen. It goes through the whole, his whole history of starting Epic Games and Unreal, and then how Fortnite started and everything. It's 4 hours long, but you could skip to the Fortnite part. It's like halfway through. But you heard it right there from the horse's mouth. We're rich. Okay. But Fortnite announced today, I know you know, but we're just for the sake of the video, Fortnite V-Bucks price increase, which is interesting because they said they used the verbiage price increase, which is actually false on their part to state that, because this is actually what has been coined shrinkflation. All right. So the price has actually stayed the same, but you're just getting less for what the same amount of price that you paid for. You can look that up, shrinkflation. Here, I mean, you could literally just Google it, shrinkflation. By the way, stick with me. I'm going to tell you how I think this is all tying to AI. All right, and Epic Games is going to be making a insane investment into AI. And the reason why they're doing this is they're getting capital to make insane investments coming up, or to maybe they already have. This is what shrinkflation is. It's the same price. It's just smaller. You see, you can watch tons of TikTok videos. This was started happening. Like, this became a trend. People were realizing. I started seeing it like in 3-4 years ago. Toblerone chocolate became smaller, but it was the same price, but the packaging was smaller. Right here, you can literally see. Bought in April, bought in May. Okay, they're doing it with. They've been doing it with food. Now, unfortunately, they're doing it with V-Bucks. All right, you can see the price change here. All right, it sucks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. There's no there's no positive to this. The only thing is I'm going to tell you this. They've already been doing the crazy increase, the 20% back with the Epic rewards if you buy Vbucks through the Epic launcher, which I have been doing even back when it was you were getting 5% back, because I was like, well, whatever, 5% is better than nothing. I know 85% of you play on console, okay? But it is now more than ever in your best interest to purchase your Vbucks through Epic, through the Epic launcher, through the Epic Game Store. So look, everyone's got, a $200, $300 laptop laying around somewhere that you can, log into your, get Epic Games launcher on your laptop, sign into your Fortnite account, make sure you buy Vbucks through the Epic Games Store from now on, okay? This is the only way that you're going to be able to kind of counterbalance this shrinkflation and Vbucks, all right? I know it's annoying, but you got to do it, dude. We're not going to stop playing the game, okay? But I'm not, at least. Let me know if you are. Is this going to, affecting? This is definitely going to affect, your buying habits here. We'll talk about that too. But yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, you got to start buying Vbucks through the Epic Games Store, even if you play on console. I know the majority of you play on console. Okay, you get if you buy the bag, $8.99 or $89.99. You used to get 13,500 Vbucks. You now get 12,500, but you get that $17.99 back. Okay, so this is the only thing that's like redeem. You know what I mean? So just saying. What is going on? My name's Quantum Camper. We're going to be doing an in-depth look into Fortnite and the item shop. Okay, recording on, display capture on. We are good to go. Just off the bat, we're going to deep dive right away. And we're going to continue the conversation about the Vbucks and how I think it's tied to AI and then also save the world. We're going to start with that, okay? But just so you know, there's a really good locker bundle in the dang old item shop here. Rapper's locker bundle. Congratulations on getting that locker bundle. I don't know if it's returning or not. Actually, I'm not familiar with Rapper. But regardless, Outcast is an amazing skin. I know she's been around for a while. Chapter 2, Season 1? Yeah, buddy. There's some good stuff here. It's 500 V-Bucks for me. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up because I get this dope emote right here, Bold Stance. I've actually always wanted this one. Outcast is good too, chill. This is her second edit style. You get this really good spectral axe, which I've had for a while. This thing hits, dude. I don't have this Star Scout wrap here. This is nice. All right. Obviously you get the kind of, the fisherman back bling with the fish hook right there. That's really cool. And that has the blue edit style. And then Cloud Stroke. I almost knocked my light over. Cloud Strike glider, which I've thought about getting a couple times, dude. The thing's peak. I can get all the rest of this for 500 V-Bucks. You know your boy's getting this. Duh. 500 V-Bucks for that dope emote. Getting that dang old Cloud Strike glider, which I've always wanted. Look at that. And then Star Scout. So make sure you log in and see how much that is, because I'm seeing a lot of you tag me in that. And we're seeing some cool stuff. Also, we got some new shoes. We got Wonder Woman back. So we're going to go over that. But I want to jump into, so that is the OCD check. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut. We're going to do the gratitude check and everything as usual. But I want to jump into this before I forget. It's all kind of fresh in my head. So, as you know, you're probably aware, Fortnite is very pro AI, okay? Or at least Tim Sweeney is. They, with the introduction of Darth Vader, AI, Here, we'll play a little bit of Save the World B-roll here. Just me doing my daily here, just for a little something for you to look at. So we know that Tim Sweeney's pretty pro AI, whether you realize it or not. Okay, and it just doesn't make sense to me that, if this billion-dollar company who, less than a year ago, Tim Sweeney was saying publicly that they have billions of dollars in the bank, okay, and they are burning hundreds of millions, but still, he said it's sustainable, and now more than ever, they made that big Disney acquisition. $1.5 billion. They've probably got some other stuff in the works. They bought that AI company, Meshcap or something like that, to help them with Unreal Engine, and so they buy that's an AI company. Okay, it's not necessarily going to affect like the cosmetics in an AI sense, but they're buying up these AI companies. They're not shy of AI. We'll just say that. And what I mean, everyone's buying up AI this, AI that. All right, and they see the writings on the wall, dude. Listen, you can cry all you want and say AI slop this, AI slop that, and I'll agree with like 99% of what you're saying too. By the way, I'm not an anti-AI guy, but I've said publicly, like, look, it's a fun tool. It's there's AI functions in like Premiere and Photoshop now that I use every day, and it makes my life a lot easier. But it's a tool, and it just assists me in editing and assists me of my photos and video. It's not actually, I still have to do the work. It's just little things here and there. But dude, it comes to a point where if AI is just a tool, that's okay. If you're just messing around with it, that's fine. Having fun, as long as you're transparent about it. If you're creating artwork that's AI, like, don't try to pass it off as real. Anyway, everyone's buying AI. Everyone's investing in these companies. What makes you think Epic Games isn't going to do that large scale? Okay. So Tim Sweeney talks about how, like, in the podcast that I just showed you, of like how like the 3D world, 3D gaming is like the future. And the way he's talking about it is basically like how it's going to replace like the real world, basically. And he's going for the metaverse, okay? And it looks like he's going for like a actual Ready Player One scenario. And I just don't think that that's like feasible, large scale, to hit the level that they want to get without the massive assistance from AI. Okay. And so, I mean, there's probably like programs and technology and stuff that we can't even fathom, that we don't even know about yet, that they're investing in. So what I think is happening is that Fortnite is either getting ready to make a huge purchase of some type of AI company, or update their operations using AI in a very, very big way that they need this extra capital for. Billions of dollars. Tim Sweeney said literally less than a year ago, we have billions of dollars in the bank. That's not hyperbole. That's not me paraphrasing. That's literally verbatim what Tim Sweeney said in that podcast. You can literally go look it up yourself. He starts that it's around the 2 hour and 30-minute mark is when he starts talking about that. You can go look it up yourself if you don't believe me. I mean, I just showed you, but if you want to watch more of it, it's there. So they're not hurting financially, even though it literally says on the blog post right here, It says I'm literally not making this. Fortnite.com. Look at the URL. Fortnite.com/news. Fortnite V-Bucks price increase. You can again go do your own research to look this up if you want. I just gave you the URL. It says the cost of running Fortnite has gone up a lot, and we're raising prices to help pay the bills. Here's what's changing. Also, first of all, right? Raising prices to help pay the bills. What? Bro, I'm calling cap on that. All right? There is no way that any of that sentence is true. Okay? What I think is happening is that they are acquiring massive amounts of AI companies, or like I said, they're going to be integrating some type of AI something into their operations in a huge way. And they need the extra capital to fund that. I mean, we're talking probably like $1 billion acquisition, billions of dollars, okay? It doesn't make sense for them to say we need to raise the price to pay the bills when literally less than a year ago, Tim Sweeney said, we're good financially. We've got billions in the bank. Do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't add up. But what does add up is that Tim Sweeney and Fortnite are not shy about using AI in their game. And AI is the future, whether you want to freaking scream AI slop until you're red in the face or not. That's the way everything's headed. Okay? And the metaverse is not possible without, using AI on a grand scale. I really think that that's what's happening. That's why the V-Bucks are going up in price. Now, you could say what's going on with the tariffs and, everything going on in the world, the war and whatnot, that could be affecting it. That's, the price of oil is going up big time. Sure. But I don't know. That's just, that makes sense why the price of gas is going up and oil and the it's called if you want to look into it, Gaming Cyclist commented on it. I always forget the name of this, let's see. Boom. It is called, if you want to do more. So the Strait of Hormuz. There we go. Shout out Gaming Cyclist affecting our gas prices and V-Bucks. Epic is squeezing young players from buying skins. Very disappointing with the price changes coming up. So yeah, I mean, maybe that could be affecting it. Tariffs, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I know that is legitimately affecting a lot of things, and a lot of prices for other things are going up. Is that also affecting V-Bucks? Maybe. But I really think they're positioning themselves to acquire something big time in AI. All right? So what do you think about that? Love it or hate it, I think that's my theory. No one else is talking about that. Okay? I was going to make a bunch of different videos today complaining about it, talking about it. And by the way, you have every right to be mad about this. And you have every right to voice your opinion about it. Because as of right now, you do have freedom of speech to talk crap about large corporations. At this moment, maybe that'll change in the future. Who knows? But yes, voice your opinion, and it sucks. There's no way around. I can't sugarcoat this. Believe me, I always try to look at the positive, and I don't see a positive in any of this. All right, I only see negatives. And I don't believe that they're doing this to pay the bills. I really don't. There's something else going on. And I think it is them acquiring massive AI something. I really do think that's it. What do you think about that theory? Regardless, listen, The fact is that feel free to voice your negative comments because they're justified 100%. But here's what I would recommend: is don't this whole like, oh, I'm gonna stop playing this game. Like, no, dude, we love this game. We've already come this far. Fortnite's still amazing, and yeah, it's got its hiccups and little things here and there, but we still, at the end of the day, love this game, and we have this community here. Not even just the Quantum community. There's other communities everywhere else too, within this game that are great. I'm not even just saying our own here. I'm saying that there's other amazing, beautiful, wonderful, positive communities that you can be a part of. I'm saying don't let this affect your view towards the game. But speak with your wallet. Dude. Right now, more than ever, you might want to start really getting picky and choosy about which skins you buy. I have been for the past year, partially to do with the fact that I pay a lot more for rent now, and also partially to do, that's actually the big part. That's actually pretty much it. I can't financially spend a freaking I can't buy like 7 bags a month like I was before. So I'm right there with you. I have been showing skin restraint, even though I do buy a lot. It's not even like half of what I was buying in like my first year, dude. It's crazy. But I'm just saying, protest with your wallet. Maybe just here's the thing, man. Like those skins where you're like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess I kind of want it. Pass on those skins. Unless it's like a heck yeah, I need this, then it's a heck no. All right. So unless it's absolutely screaming at you, or maybe you pass on it and then you regret it the entire time, then the next time pick it up. But those just like, kind of like emotional purchases, you're just feeling kind of spendy, fight against those, dude. Hold on to your Vbucks. I did want that bundle that was in the shop today. And I know I'll use those cosmetics for sure, but it was 500 V-Bucks. 500 V-Bucks might not be a lot, but just really look at, okay, am I actually going to use this stuff? Even though it's only 300 V-Bucks for the whole bundle. Oh, it's only 500. I should just get the rest of the things. Maybe start really thinking about that. Don't just make these willy-nilly purchases just because you're bored, just because you're depressed, just because you think it's going to make you happy, just because, like I said, you're feeling spendy, Start fighting against those, dude. I would say the move is just to, don't protest by not playing the game. Just protest with your wallet. You got plenty of skins already. The new battle pass is coming out, okay? Just kind of chill for a minute, dude. Just don't buy, maybe go see how long you can go without buying skins. It is in my best interest to not tell you to do that, by the way. Because I'm here because I love this game. But, I also do have a supported creator code, and I do ask you to use it. So I could sit here and tell you, no, we need to buy. But that's just not me. I'm right here with you. I literally have never one time gotten a free skin from Fortnite. I spend my own money just like you do. Okay. But, I'm so that's what I'm saying is it's actually in my best interest to not tell you to start saving and to not, so, but I am, because I'm right there with you. I'm going to be showing more skin restraint than ever. I'm still going to be doing the giveaways, but that's not going to stop, and I don't think that you should stop playing the game. Just stop buying as many skins. That's it. That's the answer. Listen, you probably got enough as it is anyway. Just stick to the ones that you really, 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 really want. All right? Let me know in the comments, what do you think about my dang old theory there? Am I on to something? All right. I think so. I think that might be what's happening. Also, they did drop another Save the World teaser right here. Let's watch it. Very nice. I like that music right there. July 2017. Okay. They also dropped this, a rock that looks like in a forest. It could be, some people have theorized that it could be, the Foundation, the Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, or I'm thinking Stonewood. Stone. Rock is a stone. It's in a wooded area. Stonewood is a map in is a POI in Save the World. So they're dropping more and more hints. Sheena tweeted out a few hours ago, free Save the World announcement expected as early as today. Fortnite just uploaded the key art for international languages and changed the name from STW to Save the World. So they updated the key art right here. So Sheena said today, but yeah, that actually means the 11th because they are in Europe, I believe. So their time zones are totally different. So yeah. So, but by the time you're watching this video, it will be today. So it looks like we might have some huge Save the World announcements today. So be on the lookout for that. So I was watching Tabor Hill's video about everything that's going on. Shout out Tabor Hill, the GOAT. And the one interesting thing that he brought up, and this is going to trigger some people, especially those of us who have the Founders Pack. Okay. He said in his video, it was just like a minor, just kind of, I think, like comment just popped in on top of his head. But I really hit home with me. He theorized in his video that he was like, what if Fortnite's going to make it so Fortnite is free. I'm sorry. He said, what if, Save the World becomes free, which pretty much is. Access to it is going to be free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to buy the skin to get access to it anymore. So the actual Save the World game is going to be free. But then he was like, what if they open it up so that everyone can grind V-Bucks for free? And I was like, hold the freaking phone, bud. That's an insane theory, and I think he might be onto something. Because I bet you they've got the analytics, and if you watch this podcast, Tim Sweeney talks a lot about analytics. They study those analytics, dude. They got millions of players playing every freaking week, so they study the numbers, dude. So what if, studies show people who grind V-Bucks actually end up spending more money than people who don't? So what if they're just going to open up the V-Bucks for everyone to start grinding, and it's no longer going to be, just us who have the Founders Pack. They're going to, hey, anyone can grind 100 V-Bucks a day on these quests. What do you think about that, dude? Again, that was 100% Tabor Hill's thoughts and theory. So I do have to give him credit for that. But I just heard him say it, and I was like, oh, my God. Hold on. I think you might be onto something here. How is that making you feel? Those of you who have Founders Pack, what if all of a sudden they made it so everyone could grind the V-Bucks every day, just like we are able to, but they don't have to pay the money. Now, obviously, my first thought is like, cool. I actually do think that's a good idea. I think that people should as crazy as it sounds, people should be able to get rewarded for playing the game and buy skins. Okay. That is such an insane concept, but I think it could work. And I bet you the analytics are there that show that people who have the Founders Pack, who get free V-Bucks, end up spending more money in the game. I bet you that those numbers are out there. Now, initially, I'm being 100% honest. I thought that that's a cool idea, and I think that is the future. That would really, imagine the people flocking to this game, playing it nonstop every single day just to grind the 100 V-Bucks, okay? But that's going to drive more business. People are going to be, buying more skins. Because think about it. Here's the thing. You grind 800, you can grind like 700 V-Bucks in a week. And then that collab skin that drops, that new Star Wars skin, that new whatever, that new K-pop Demon Hunters style drops, it's 1,200. You just spent a week grinding 700 V-Bucks. Hey, whatever, dude. I'll top off and with an extra 800 V-Bucks and get the rest of it. I'm telling you, I bet you the analytics are there. I think this is a good idea. Now, myself, I have the Founders Pack. I think it's a good idea, but those of us who do have the Founders Pack are going to have to get compensated somehow. Whether it's a bunch of V-Bucks for us, a bunch of, exclusive cosmetics, whatever. As long as we get compensated somehow for already owning the Founders Pack, I'm cool with it. I want people to be able to grind the V-Bucks. I think that Tabor's on to something right there. I really do. That's a crazy theory, but I'm oh man, that would be wild. What do you think about that? I'm sorry to go on a tangent, but I'm not sorry actually. I love talking about this kind of stuff, but things, we started the show a little bit differently, but just so much happened today that I just had to kind of just get it all out there. So let me know what you think about all that. And I'm still sticking with the extraction shooter, by the way. Some people love the idea. Some people hated the idea. Some people, and then also, even if they don't make the founder, even if they don't make it so everyone can grind V-Bucks for free, I'm still sticking with the idea. I think that they'll at least sell the Founders Pack again, And some people were like kind of crashing out and like, no way, dude, I would not spend, $300 on a Founders Pack, bro. And someone was like, oh, dude, you lost touch with Fortnite. You don't have your finger on the pulse. So like, a lot of people don't care about Save the World. It doesn't matter if you care about Save the World or not. It just literally, it's a investment into your future. That's the way I looked at it. I actually do enjoy Save the World. I wish I had more time to play it. But early on, I realized it was an investment into my future and that I could pay off. I was like, as long as the price point was around $300, I could pay that off in a year and then I could start grinding free V-Bucks. That was literally and I was like, that's just an investment into my future. So that's the way I'm coming. So, I'll never tell you to like go into debt for this game, but like if it's an investment, if you play this game nonstop, drop that $300 and then you start grinding it back within a year, you can grind it back and then you're making free money because you're going to buy the cosmetics anyway. To see what I'm saying? Come on. It's not about whether you like Save the World or not. It's about an investment into your future of playing this game. So there you go. Second thing, guys, before we get going, you know what we got to do. Okay? You love it. You absolutely love it. Look, we have we got to counterbalance some of this negativity we kind of threw out there. Even though it's justified negativity, I think, But again, if we're complaining about a video game, if your biggest complaint of the day is Fortnite, then guess what? You're living a absolutely amazing life, okay? Because a lot of people don't have time to play this game. A lot of people don't have a console to play this game on. A lot of people don't have even enough money to buy the battle pass, let alone skins in the game. So if you are able to play this game regularly and you have money to buy the battle pass and a few extra skins, count your freaking lucky stars. So this is the gratitude check. We do the gratitude check every single day to put our lives in perspective, to make sure that we don't lose sight of how good we have it. So I just went on a 30-minute rant about what's going on in Fortnite. Okay? Getting a little Fortnite complaining. I know. But that's okay. It's a big part of our lives. It's okay to talk about it. But at the same time, we got to counterbalance that negativity. Because I know I'm very, very aware that I live a blessed life and I have an apartment that is great. I've got a car. I've got a job that I don't like, but I have a job that, allows me to get these things. And I have a PC and I have, a family. I have my health. I have a lot to be thankful for. Okay. So let me know in the comments, what are you grateful for? Because we got to do it. We got to counterbalance. Because if we just live in this, oh God, this thing sucks. Oh God, it's just this negative zone that's gonna eat you. It's gonna eat you alive. Okay. So we gotta show gratitude. That's why we do the gratitude check every single day. At one point in my life, I didn't even have a console to play this on. I had to sell everything. Okay. I've talked about it before. I'll never stop talking about it because I can't forget. I cannot forget. Okay. I might sound like a broken record. I don't care because I cannot forget. My life was very good at one point and I thought I was miserable. But then I really did become miserable and I lost everything. But then now it's taken me about 3 years and I've gotten it back and more. So I can't lose sight. You can't lose sight either. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world right now. So if you have safety, a lot of people don't have safety in the world right now. If you're safe, count your blessings. That's something to show gratitude for. You got shelter, you got food, you got your health. Let's go, dude. What's up? What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. I was watching. Who was I watching? I can't remember who I was watching, but they were playing this obstacle course. What are these games called? In Fortnite, I was like, this looks interesting. This one's actually pretty fun. There's the code at the top if you want to try it out. I'm going to tell you right now. I spent about an hour playing it. I made it to the very end. Dude, this right here was one of the hardest ones. Okay? Look at this. Oh my God, bro. Do you ever play games like I used to play a lot of these when I first started playing Fortnite. I haven't played these in a minute, but I saw I think it was iFire Monkey I saw playing this. A shout out. And I was like, ooh, this looks fun. I want to try this. Look at So this is the second to last level. And I want you to try this. I want you to play this. Look at this. This was one of the hardest ones. I almost rage quit. I did surprisingly end up making it. I want to hold on. I want to show you the game winning. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Start right here. Here we go. Check this out. Boom. Nope. Okay, one more. Boom. Boom. Oh my God, dude. No way, bro. Okay. I want you guys to try this. This is fun. It's actually very challenging. You're going to be screaming, by the way. So I actually cleared the whole course in about 30 minutes. This is the very last part right here. I couldn't figure it out. I ran out of time and I was like, I gotta go, dude. I can't be doing this. I don't even know what's going on here. So somebody play this. Get to the last part. Tell me how to freaking beat this. I mean, it's annoying, bro. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to hit that. See, that's the closest I ever got. I couldn't beat it. I just had to rage quit. And there was this anonymous player. They got to 27 with me. They quit too. They tried for about 5 minutes. They're like, nah. So try it out. This is a fun one. But I couldn't beat this for the life of me. I need somebody to show me a little tip how to get that. Because the physics on how it bounces you, it's very strange. That is the gratitude check, ladies and gentlemen. And that map that I was just called, it's called Bouncing Death Run right here. So if you want to check that out, Bouncing Death Run. It's pretty fun, dude. I'm not going to lie. I did like it. Third and final thing we got to do before we get going is I have to ask you for a favor, and that's to please use my supported creator code, which is QUANTUMCAMPER, all one word. It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. So basically, every time you pick up something using my code, I get a small percentage of the sale. It's not a lot, but it adds up, and I buy things like skins for you to win in the Wheel of Names spin, okay? And also I give skins away on the stream sometimes. We gave away 3 on the last stream. Super, super fun. We'll definitely be doing that in the future. So be on the lookout. But if you like the videos, you watch them every day. I upload videos every single day, in-depth reviews every single day into Fortnite and the item shop and what's going on. So if you like the vibe here, you like the streams, you like the community, and you want to support me, guess what? You can do it for free, okay? This is the only thing I'm really going to push on you because it's the free way to support me, all right? I want you, now more than ever, I want you to spend all your money in the item shop, okay? And not getting a cringy subscription or whatever. I'm not going to push you on that. This is the only thing I'm going to push on you because it's the free way to support me. Hit the support a creator button, whatever platform you're using, PC, console, mobile. You can even do this in Rocket League, which, by the way, the new season is dropping tomorrow. I'm excited. So yeah, you can even use this in Rocket League if you pick up any new cars or anything. Hit the support a creator button. Put in my code QUANTUMCAMPER, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. That's QUANTUMCAMPER. Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Hit search, look for the green check mark, and if you see that, guess what? You're good. But here's the tricky part. Every 14 days, which is, that's right, a fortnight, what happens? The supported creator code automatically deletes itself. So what do you got to do? Bing, 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 bing. Train your brain. What does that mean? Let's say you're going to pick up these new Air Jordan 4 Retro Metallic Golds, which actually look very nice. Okay, so you're going to pick these up. Stop. Back out and make sure that code QUANTUMCAMPER is still in there before you finish any purchase, okay? Train your brain to always back out and make sure that my code is in there. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please use code QUANTUMCAMPER as your supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. Thank you. Today's top 10 is Wonder Woman bundle. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to look this up. When was she last year? I was using her during that death run. I forgot. I was using the cape, which normally I'm not into capes, but it's such a vibe, dude. I almost feel like you kind of have to. And you get this amazing loading screen, so definitely get that. We'll look at the shoes in a second, but top 10, we got the Flash. We got Tom the Lizard still up there. Star Scout. Ramses is back. We got the Tom the Lizard bundle. And Wolfie, that great furry skin, has returned. Here's the new kicks right here. Air Jordan 4 Retro Metallic Golds. These are nice, dude. These are clean, bro. Like really, really clean. If I tell you what, if Vbucks hadn't, experienced shrinkflation, I might think about getting these now. No way, bro. No way. Also, look at her cute ass socks right here. Look at that. I love that. We're gonna change her edit style and see if it changes the color of her socks. I bet you it does. So those are nice. I like if you get those, I support this purchase. These look good, and I guarantee you they look really good on her. But let's actually pull. Does it take her boots off? I have the other arc. I have this one. This is a reskin. Also, I don't like that the crows keep crowing. Like, remember that happened the other day? All right, let's change the shoes on this. See what happens. That looks ghetto. No, Fortnite. Listen, you're scrimping and saving on the V-Bucks. The least you could do is make it so the boots go away completely when we put the shoes on. Okay? Listen, dude. This is crazy. I mean, it's almost like she rolled up her freaking pants a little. I don't know. It's just that just looks weird, dude. Right? That's strange. I don't like that they do, but sometimes they do, and it looks very good. I don't get it, dude. I really don't get it. I assume somebody let me know in the comments. Does the same thing happen with the original arc? I do not own the original arc. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. We are good to go. So yeah, those new shoes are good. Oh, also, Velocity is back. This is a OG skin, season 9. So this is a pretty cool design. This is obviously a headhunter, and you can only see your eyes, and it really actually brings out how beautiful and amazing Headhunter's eyes are. However, this edit style is so sick, dude. Look at that. This one's good, dude. I assume somebody let me know in the comments. I assume this skin did not ship with this style right here. I assume they retroactively added this, right? Let me know when it came in, because this really makes me want to get this skin. That's the Flightmare edit style right there. Oh my god, bro, that's sick. And then it's got that pretty cool back bling there. So this is a 2000 V-Buck. So I mean, I'm wondering, dude, with the shrinkflation that's happening with the V-Bucks, do you think that the prices of the skins are going to go down? I don't think so, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they could do that, because it wouldn't be fair. Like, if let's say you bought, Velocity for 2,000 V-Bucks, and then all of a sudden they're going to start selling it for 1,500. You're going to be like, hey bro, how about that 500 V-Bucks back that I spent? They kind of do skirt around it now with the bundles. That's kind of how they get around, a lot of these legacy priced skins, like Arc and Velocity. They'll be two, or like you just saw with Cuddle Team Leader. That's a 2,000 skin. They put a ton of dope stuff in her bundle, literally 2 gliders, and they price it at 3,000 V-Bucks. That's kind of how they get around it. That and the locker bundles that come out. A lot of times those are the legacy skins, so you can get them for cheap. But regardless, the Velocity is very, very good. March 17th, she's here till Divine, very good rap too. We got Wolfie. If you want to see a full gameplay review of Wolfie when she came out, I did that. If you want to check out the archive, she's great. She's a vibe for sure. We got Wendell and the Best Cat and Azuki have returned. Still got Synth and those new kicks returned. If you want to see a full gameplay review, you can check my archives. I've definitely done one with Wonder Woman when she came back, but I want to see how long has she been back? I mean, it's maybe been like 3 or 4 months, right? I think so. 271. Wow. Okay, so it's actually been a minute. It's been a while since she's been available. So January 5th, 2025, that's when I first got her. So that's around the time I did my review. So if you want to look that up on my YouTube. But yeah, that's interesting. So 271, that's actually a decent amount of time. So yeah, so I bet you a lot of you this is the first time you're seeing her in the item shop, or maybe, you know, you might have had to skip her last time. She's great, dude. She really is. Like this, that even look, I mean, this is one of those gliders that looks good on a lot of different skins. So definitely going to look into that. The pickaxe is okay. I'm not going to lie, I almost never use it, but I do like the, you know, what's her special super rope called? I can't remember. But the rope of truth or something like that, isn't it? Oh my God. Fortnite has crashed. Did you see that? Fortnite literally just, wow, dude. Hey, $1 billion company, by the way. I wasn't even playing a game. And Fortnite literally I was just actually just in the item shop. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm going to launch this. But, you know, I tell you what, I'll take this time to kind of show off some of the Rocket League stuff that I grinded for. I was going for tier 56. I made it to like tier 58 or tier 59 today because I crushed, bro. 3 games today. I'm sorry, but I gotta freaking gloat right now. Look at this play right here. Watch this. This is from tonight. All right, so I all right, nice little. They assisted. They set me up. Okay, cool. I punched that in. Nice little goal on my part. Watch what I do. Literally, as soon as the ball drops on the very next round here. Watch this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Gunning for it. Step. Oh my God. That's giving MVP for sure. Look at that. Actually stepped to me, dude. Bro. No way. Look at this. Oh, by the way, I get the worst teammates in Rocket League every single time. Watch me set up this amazing shot, and my freaking teammate just fumbles the bag. Okay? And I'm like, okay, no worries. Let me just, let me get the ball again. It happens to the best of us. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me come over here. You know what? I'm going to set this up for you again, bud. Right here. There you go. Set it up for you. Punch it in. Punch it in. Punch it in. Nope. Oh, and nope. Okay, you know what? I guess if you want it done right, just do it yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I get the worst teammates in Rocket League known to mankind. I don't know why. Do you? Let me know in the comments. That's crazy. So here's the final things from the Rocket Pass that I picked up. So this car right here, I really wanted. Because it has that cool spoiler on the back. This is the second version of this Magnifique car. I love the spoiler on the back. That thing's sick. And then I got a new edit style on those really, really good Greek god wheels. Look at how those ones that even looks sicker, dude. And then we got that decal. So those are the final cosmetics that I got from the Rocket League Pass. All right. Fortnite is back. $1 billion company. Yeah, so it's been 276 since Wonder Woman came back. And then what about the Flash? Flash has not been back for 272. Okay. So that's interesting. Wow. So Flash has returned to really, really good skin. Obviously, got a really cool loading art and back bling, absolutely peak. You know, you got to get him, dude. You need him. And then the quick bite. This is a really good emote, too. Really good for photography. Just right there chilling with the burger. The comic. Actually, the chilling with the comic book, that's a really good shot. So that's a pretty good one. But then right there with the comic book, that's so good. So, I mean, right there, you have 3 really good photography shots right there. Dude, somebody freaking flamed me on Twitter today saying, like, dude, F you with your AI thumbnails, your AI clickbait thumbnails. And I'm like, all right, I'll take the clickbait, stab. Like, sure, okay. I'll say some kind of clickbaity thing sometimes. Listen, guys, it works. I don't know what to tell you. I don't do it all the time. I don't do it like even a fraction of what other people do. Do I do kind of clickbaity titles on my thumbnails sometimes? Yes, 100%. It's not all the time. So I'll take that. You want to jab me with that? AI thumbnails though? Bruh. Now, have I done AI thumbnails before? Yes. Is it a regular do I do them regularly? Absolutely not. Like not even I would say 99.9% of all my thumbnails are done with Photoshop. They're either photography, like Cuddle Team Leader, photography. The Lantern Fest skin, photography. This right here was photography and photoshopped. Okay, all of these, and then the Rick and Morty. This was just a screenshot of the freaking skins in the lock, in the item shop, and then I added the background and stuff. So it's photography or screenshots from the item shop mixed with Photoshop. Okay, all of this, none of this is AI. That's not AI. That's not AI. That's not AI. That's not AI. I can tell you that there was one that was specifically so the Steal the Brain Rot one right here. This was like I meant it to be AI. I did use AI for that because Steal the Brain Rot, the characters were created with AI. So why would I not create the thumbnail with AI? And it's titled AI Slop Skins Coming to Fortnite. And I AI'd myself into that image. Okay. So yes, that is an AI thumbnail. Like none of this is AI. I did one like a year ago. This is AI touched. This one right here, the Narnar kicks. So that is actually a photography that I took, and then I used AI to make it look Narnar. This is my head right here on that. That is all, but I mean, it's like, this is for fun. You know what I mean? That is also AI touched. It's not 100%, but it's a mixture. But like, so besides those two, like this is all real. This is all real. This is all real. That was kind of, touched. But I used Photoshop for a lot of it. Real. That's like just bad Photoshop right there. Real. Like I don't know what to tell this person. Like this is all freaking. I barely ever use it. And if I do, it's very transparent and like very obvious that it is, and it's most likely just for fun. Here we go. Repo. This was like, I made myself look like Repo. This is just, we're goofing. You know what I mean? I don't understand what this person was talking about. Anyway, blocked. Move on. Tom the Lizard's still here. Here we go. Rapper's Locker. You saw a little bit of footage of Outcast in game during the Save the World. She's amazing, dude. She really is. Oh, let's actually let's change her shoes. No, let's change her edit style and see, does the yellow one have yellow socks? Let's change the kicks to this right here, and there we go. It does. Look at those cute yellow socks, dude. No way. The skin is so fire. I love Outcast. Oh yeah, we gotta get rolling here. It's getting late. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of research and stuff and playing and whatnot. I lost kind of track of time. But yeah, this whole locker bundle is really good. We looked at it earlier. You've definitely got to get it. If you don't own anything, it is $2,500. But like I owned the skin already, all that, couple things, and it was $500. We'll do the shout outs. Some other people were getting it for like $700. Obviously, that emo is so good. Jill. Yeah, she's great. We got final day for these emotes here. We got Avatar is still here. Ferrari skins still here. Leaving today is the goal-bound soccer skins. They'll be back very, very soon, within 60 days, I promise you. Rick and Morty Wave 2 still here with Pickle Rick and Rick Prime. We got Moonpunk Ion, such a good skin. I did a gameplay review of her. If you want to check the archives, she's so good, dude. Oh my god, Jill, love her. Ramses and Wula are back. I always think about getting Wula, but hey, you got to now more than ever. You got to show skin restraint. So she's always on my maybe list, and so I'm unfortunately gonna have to pass on her again. But she is good. I do like her. I do. These are the kicks that have that really cool contrail on them. I think I did a review of these when they came out. If not, when are these here till March 12th? We got a few days on that. Yeah. I'll try to get some footage of it tomorrow. It's really good. Chicken Girl is back. Technician Naya, and final day for Cuddle Team Leader, guys. I did a full gameplay review of this a couple days ago if you want to see it. But this is so her herself. Obviously, she comes back all the time. But the bundle was gone for over 700 days. So definitely check it out. She's a 2,000 V-Bucks skin, but it's only 3,000 V-Bucks for all of this stuff. 2 gliders, 2 wraps, and the pickaxe that come with the skin, obviously, and the back bling. So that was rare. We got Trench Trawler. This was one of the first run of skins I got, actually. I love the way his eyes illuminate in game. It looks really good at night. Lantern Fest skin still here. Final day for Pulp Fiction. So if you've been thinking about that, get those. The Ripper. This car is Narnar, dude. When did this come out? This almost looks like a Chapter 5 Season 3 car. The Ripper. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Hey, if the V-Bucks were still the same price or still the same value, I might think about getting it. But I really, really do like this car. That is sick. That is really sick. When's that here till? Maybe we'll think about it. March 17th? That is dope. Yeah, this had to have been Chapter 5 Season 3, right? I'll look it up. We'll check it out tomorrow. Yeah, that's straight gnarls, dude. But that's going to look cool, like... Yeah, all red. That's sick. Then we got the Gorillas. That is the item shop. Hopefully we should be getting a new Save the World pack tomorrow or the day after, so we will see. Let's see. Is there any other news we got to do? We got Sheena here. Free. So let's do maybe. We'll see. So potentially we're going to, in the next few hours... This morning, we'll probably we'll see what's going on with Save the World. Is it going to be free? Is it going to be an extraction shooter? Is it going to, are they going to open it up so everyone can grind V-Bucks for free? Are they going to maybe resell the Founders Pack, a new version of it? Dude, I don't know. I think all those things are possible, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll know within the next few hours, the next 24 hours. Toy Story, Sidekick, and Pizza Planet truck coming soon. That's going to be sick. The Pizza Planet truck, bro, I might have to cave on that one. And that's going to be good, yeah. So potential new Fortnite teaser, The Rock. Does The Rock return as Foundation? Good question. We'll see. Save the World update is expected on April 16th. That's the date when version 40.20 is supposed to drop, and Epic has been playtesting that version a lot. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like April 16th, close to a month from now, is when the new Save the World update is expected. Can we just talk about real quick though the whole change with the Fortnite V-Bucks? Like, regardless of we can. Dude, it's just the worst timing in the world. Like, it kind of did deflate the excitement a lot for the new season coming up, right? It's like, dude, the leaks are looking sick. The Battle Pass skins are looking sick. The new POIs, everything, the Ice King, all this stuff. Everyone's getting excited. Oh, my God, Save the World. Finally getting an update. All these changes that we were wanting. Oh, man, everyone's getting... People are sick of this season. They're done with it. We're ready for change. I was hyped. Everyone was genuinely excited. And then they dropped this freaking bomb on us today. Like, hey, bud, timing's everything. And you kind of blew it with your timing there. Maybe wait until halfway through the season to announce some crap like this. You know? Don't you agree? Didn't it kind of put a little funk on your excitement? I'm kind of like seeing stuff get announced. I'm like, oh, cool. But hey, the Vbucks, remember that? We're still pissed. So I don't know, man. What do you think? Like, terrible timing, right? Which lends to my previous theory about them acquiring a huge AI something, because maybe they had to make a quick change in the company to get the assets to pay for this or to recoup what they already spent. I'm assuming they already had the money, but they're like, hey, we're now in the hole for like billions, so we need to like recoup this money. And the investors were like, yeah, you need to make that money back ASAP. So, which kind of makes me think like, okay, they're obviously aware that this is terrible timing, the beginning right before a new season. So, but also keep in mind that the season was actually already supposed to have been started by now. So, who knows? But yeah, it's pretty terrible timing. It kind of deflates a lot of the fun. But push it on here. New Jules skin expected in the next battle pass. That's dope, dude. I love Jules. I'm excited about that. Fortnite crew now gives 200 V-Bucks less. That I forgot to bring that up. Yeah, that sucks, dude. God, it just keeps getting worse. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so also, in case you didn't see this, all Fortnite passes now cost less, which is a good thing. So the battle pass used to be 1,000, now it's 800 V-Bucks. OG pass was 1,000, now it's 800. Music passes and Lego pass are cheaper, but you also get less V-Bucks back. So, dude, the battle pass used to give you 1,500 V-Bucks back in the day. Okay, not even back in the day, just like before this recent change. And then it went down to 1,000, and now it's 800. Now you only get 8. So Fortnite crew, we're getting 200 V-Bucks less each month for Fortnite crew, for having crew. And then we're now getting less V-Bucks back from the battle pass too. I mean, it's still worth it. Fortnite crews, I'm seeing people like, I'm canceling my crew. Like, you'll be back, bro. It's the best value in Fortnite for sure. Even if they nerf it by 400 V-Bucks there, it's still the best value. I'm not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That is it for the news. Let's do some dang old shout outs and we'll get the darn heck out of here. We've got a couple. Oh yeah, this is sick. So potential OG edit styles for the Rose team leader and what's his name? Shout out to Aries Tequila. Shout out to Outsider Roselle. Cat Claws before the reset. Rapper's Locker bundle for only 700 V-Bucks and Velocity, all with code QUANTUMCAMPER. Another legacy skin off the list. Let's go. Shout out to Outsider Roselle, the homie, picking up some absolute heat with the code QUANTUMCAMPER. I love to see it, bro. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And to Trinidad 88 buzzer beater purchases to pick up the Big Red Boots Black Edition. Always use code QUANTUMCAMPER. Let's go, dude. I'll give you a repost on this in a second. Ooh, that's nice. A little photography right here. Let's go. Ooh, that looks good on her too. Nice. Your little pug right there. Shout out to our friend Trinidad 88 picking up. Those are good, dude. I will get those eventually. I will. For sure. Do we have any more pickups using my code? Let's see. Outside of Rizal. Okay, we gave you so double shout out outside of Rizal. We'll check the dang old YouTubes real quick. See if there was any pickups with dang old code Quantum Camper real fast, and then we'll get the darn heck out of here. Let's see. I don't think so. Maybe. Try one more time. Hold on. Let's clear that. Search code. Did I not type that in the description? Because normally it don't pop up. Huh. Let's see. No. No one commented using my code. But guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, tag me in your posts using code QUANTUMCAMPER. I'll always give you a shout out on the show here. Also, comment in YouTube if you use my code, and I'll give you a shout out as well. I appreciate you guys so much, seriously. But I do got to get going, and you know what we got to do. You love it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper as your supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. Drop me a like and subscribe, and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.